Hey, Mom and Dad, it's Layla. I just want to say thank you for everything and all your support.
Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Riley. Love you guys. Thank you.
Hi, Mom and Dad. This is Sarah. Love you guys so much and thank you for supporting me.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for everything you've done. Love you.
Recording, test, test, test.
Kira, thank you for being here and always supporting me. Love you guys.
Hello, Mom and Dad. It's Julia. Thank you for all the love and support these past 4 years. Thanks for helping me when I was struggling with a certain class assignment. Love you both so much.
Hi, Mama, Dad, and Nadia. Thank you for everything. Love you. It's Toshri, by the way.
Hi, Amma. Hi, Dad. This is Aishu. Thank you for everything. See you later.
Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Kate. Thank you for always supporting me. Love you guys.
Hi, family. It's Kira. Thank you for being here and always supporting me. Love you guys.
Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Taylor. I just want to say thank you for always supporting me. Love you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. It's Jocelyn. Thanks for everything you've done for me. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you.
Hey, Mom and Dad. You guys are the best. Love you guys.
Hey, Mom and Dad, it's Morgan. I want to thank you guys for all your support and always being there for me. I love you guys.
Love you.
Okay. Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Neha. Thanks so much for everything you do for me, and I'm so excited to go.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check.
Good evening. My name is Maylani, and I stand before you as this year's student body president. I would like to welcome and thank the families, friends, faculty, and guests for being here today and for always supporting the class of 2025. I would also like to thank the district staff and board members for joining us this evening. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Jim Huber. Director of FCUSD Categorical Programs and Grants, Elena Cabrera. Board Vice President, Kara Lofthouse. Board Member, YK Shalom Sherla. And Board Member, David Reed. Now, please welcome Anoushka Bhatt, Rachel Ho, Matthew Hosier, and Mahiba Kundakar from our Vista Diversity Council, who will read our FCUSD land acknowledgement.
As the Folsom Cordova Unified School District, we acknowledge that our administrative facilities and schools occupied the unceded territory of the Nisenan and Miwok, the original people of the skies, land, and waters where we work and learn.
We also recognize the presence and ancestral stewardship of the Nisenan ancestral tribes, the Esto, Natamuse, and the Nisempowanon to the north, and the Miwok ancestral tribes, the Achumne, Kosumne, and Holpumne, and Machlumne to the south, along the great Sacramento River systems since time immemorial.
We understand that this land upon which our institutions are built was once flourishing with natural resources and sustained by the ancestral knowledge and practices of these indigenous communities. We acknowledge the injustice of colonialism and attempted genocide that have impacted these communities and recognize the resilience of their descendants who continue to thrive today.
In our daily endeavors of teaching, learning, leadership, and community engagement, we commit to supporting, respecting, and honoring their culture, traditions, and lifeways. We pledge to work together for the evolving vision of the Miwok and Nisenan, especially all future generations.
Now, please rise and join me in welcoming Vanessa Zhang and members of our orchestra performing our national anthem led by Ms. Matzel.
Oh, the lands of the
Good evening, class of 2025. How are you? Now, I know most of you didn't answer out loud, and that's okay, but I'd bet money that if you did, you probably responded with the same word we've all used 100 times before. Good. It's automatic, isn't it? A habit, a reflex. We hear the question, how are you? And we toss back the same monotone, good, without even thinking. And yet that one-word response might be the one thing we all truly have in common. No matter where you're from or what you've gone through, we've each mastered that art of casual, surface-level conversation. But I want to challenge that, because what if good is just the comfortable choice? The choice that keeps us from checking in with ourselves or from stepping up to become something more. That leads me to a lesson I first learned in Mr. Hess's 4th block economics class. Opportunity cost. The idea that every decision we make comes with a price, not always in dollars, but in what we give up by choosing one thing over another. The example he gave stuck with me, and that is how much time we spend on our phones just scrolling mindlessly, hour after hour. He then asked, what could you have done with that time instead? It was a simple question, but it hit hard, because that's when opportunity cost stopped being just an economic concept to me. It became a mirror. Opportunity cost is the unread book still sitting on your shelf, the text you never sent, or the risk you didn't take, the dream that you quietly shelf for someday. And the price? Time. The one thing we never get back. That day, I changed my lock screen to 2 words, opportunity cost. Not to sound like a motivational speaker, but because I needed a reminder. Every time I pick up my phone, I see it. And it leads me to ask myself, is this moment moving me forward or just keeping me comfortable? And now, as we sit here dressed in caps and gowns, ready to turn the page on this chapter of our lives, I want to ask you again, how are you? Are you just good, living life on autopilot, or are you ready to be intentional with your time, your energy, and your choices? Because after today, we don't just walk out of here with diplomas in our hand, we walk out with freedom. The freedom to choose how to spend our time. Whatever path you're taking after today, we each carry the ability to choose to spend our days on things that are meaningful, fulfilling, and lasting. The opportunity is ours, and the cost is certainly real. So seniors, after we leave Vista, the next time somebody asks you, how are you? Don't settle for good. Choose great, choose present, choose purposeful. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being accommodating and flexible as we push back this evening. We really appreciate that. Just gives us, it's still hot, but gives us a little bit of a breather. So I just want to say good evening to our families, friends, colleagues, and certainly the class of 2025. Yeah, they deserve a lot of applause. I stand before you this evening, not only sending the class of 2025 off on their next adventure, but also embarking on my own. I've been a member of Team Vista since it opened in 2007, and since then, it has been my home. I actually interviewed for my teaching position here with my 3-month-old son in a baby sling, and just last week, I watched him walk across the stage at his own high school graduation. It feels only fitting to me that I began my Vista journey with him, and now, just like him, I'm stepping beyond the comfort of my home of 18 years and heading into what's next. The speech is probably my most difficult as the weight of the night hits me, both as a principal and a parent of the graduate of the class of 2025. I'm going to try and get through it quickly and without tears. As I speak at Vista one last time, my final message is really for both of us. It's a reminder to us that growth and comfort rarely coexist. I'd like you all to think back. Think back about your first day of freshman year at Vista. Think back about the nerves, the confusion, and the uncertainty of the first time being on a school campus full-time in over a year. Maybe it felt like everyone else knew what they were doing, and you were the only one trying to figure out where the big gym was, and if you had A lunch or B lunch. That was discomfort. Think back on the classes that challenged you, the many Vista teachers who pushed you, the conversations that made you reflect, the mistakes you made, the friendships that changed, the times you had to ask for help when you'd rather pretend you were fine. Every single one of those things felt uncomfortable and difficult in the moment, but they all made you stronger. We don't grow in the easy moments when everything is going smoothly and we feel completely in control. We grow when we're stretched, when we're unsure, and we're forced to step outside of what's comfortable and familiar. That's when we learn who we are and what we're capable of. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort. Sometimes your teachers or parents had to nudge you into that discomfort, but you've proven time and time again that you are more than capable. You're here tonight, ready to graduate high school. You've become young adults who can advocate for yourself, who can lead, who can listen, who can speak up, who can take feedback, learn, and return better and stronger than before. So as you step into this next chapter, no matter your path, I want to encourage you to keep choosing growth. Keep choosing discomfort. Take the job that challenges you, start the difficult conversation that matters, stand up for what's right, surround yourself with people who push you to grow, not just those who always agree with you. Try things you might not succeed at the first time, and when you stumble, keep going. You didn't get to this moment by staying comfortable, and the best things in life, they don't come from playing it safe. They come from showing up and doing the hard work. They come from embracing discomfort and being willing to grow. Class of 2025, I've watched you adapt. I've seen your resilience, your kindness, your perseverance. You've supported one another, pushed yourselves, and continued to soar, even when it was uncomfortable. If you carry that same courage into your future, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. I, too, am scared of what's next after Vista, but it's time for both of us to leave the comfort of the nest, because that's where growth begins. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you.
Good evening, fellow graduates of the class of 2025. My name is Jayana Nanayakara, and I have the honor of being one of our class's valedictorians. Just like many of you guys, I recently turned 18. So of course, on my birthday, I had to buy my first lottery ticket. Now, this isn't an endorsement of the California lottery, but there's something irresistible about the gamble. That tiny chance you might just strike it rich. In fact, my standing here today is also the result of a gamble. Back in Sri Lanka, my parents, who are sitting in the stands right now, won the green card lottery, giving me the chance to immigrate to the United States and the privilege to study at Vista Del Lago High School with all of you amazing graduates. But it's not just me. Every single one of us has taken a gamble during our time at Vista, entrusting our futures with uncertainty. Some of us marveled at the production of Once Upon a Mattress in our freshman year. and dared to audition the following year, even with fears of embarrassment. Others took an AP class as an underclassman, risking failure, only to learn from Mr. Schwan and Mr. Messersmith, some of the best teachers we've ever had. Some took an art class just to fulfill a VAPA requirement, only to emerge with newfound passions, hobbies, and even with their artwork displayed at the US Capitol. Class of 2025, our gambles have made a lasting impact on this campus. We've created new divisions in student government, including campus outreach and the Diversity Council, creating spaces for voices that will resonate for years. Swimmers who took their chances joining their first swim team in high school helped Vista make history, winning 4 consecutive championships and setting incredible school records. Academic decathlon, filled with students studying subjects from art history to economics, stood out amongst the best teams at our state competitions. But these aren't the only gambles we took. Sometimes the stakes were just as high in the risks that seem inconsequential in hindsight, but meant the world in the moment. Maybe you spent a whole week creating a poster just to ask someone out to homecoming. Or maybe you applied to a college you thought you had 0 chance of getting into. And maybe, even after giving everything you had, you still faced rejection during your time at Vista. I know I did. But class of 2025, nobody rises from setbacks stronger than we do. Hot temperatures don't stop us from graduating, and our gambles have paid off with incredible accomplishments over the last 4 years together, making those fails ultimately forgettable. No matter what we're doing after high school, life will throw us chance after chance. Time goes by quickly, this moment will never come back, and opportunities to radically change our lives will arise. Take them. Graduates, we've witnessed how far a gamble can take us. I hope our next few years will be even more risk-filled, exciting, and rewarding than the last. Keep gambling. Do not leave a single chance untaken. Thank you, Vista.
Heck yeah. You all good?
The only time I got to praying for in life was when I saw your destination as a deadline. This is normal conversation, baby, it's all fine. Quiet conversation where the fall lies. This good land, or at least it was. Takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids getting so young, ain't they? They correcting all the grammar on their spray paint. Even gave up after driving after nightfall. I get tired of the frat boys with brights on. It's a good land, or at least it was. Takes a strong hand and a sound mind. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far from here. And we'll lie clean, set up in the yard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here. So pack up your car, put it in your heart. Say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds still sing, the folks still fight, the bulls still creep, the leaves still die. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest for your love. We'll all be here forever. foot outside this town. Well, it's all we've had for always. Pack up your card, put it in your heart, say whatever you feel, be whatever you want. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds still sing, the folks still bite, the boys still creep, the leaves will still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love. And we'll all be here forever. And we'll all be here forever. Gonna go if you wanna go far, then you gotta go far.
Hey, good evening, board members, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of Vista Del Lago High School. My name is Rahul Paritipati, and I'm honored to be one of your class's valedictorians this year. As I was reflecting on my time in high school, I had one question that kept coming to the top of my mind. That is, could 100 unarmed humans take down one gorilla in a fight? And for those who missed this debate, yeah, real. But I have heard convincing arguments from both sides. But I feel like this debate has really stuck with me in a way because I feel like our class has spent 4 years answering it. High school has taught us when to be that gorilla, standing firm against impossible odds, but also when to be a part of the 100, united to make the impossible happen. We started high school as strangers. Half of us hadn't even seen each other since 7th grade, and we scrambled to match masked faces with names. But look at us now. We went from being a bunch of scared freshmen to this. The class that helped pull off Vista's first post-pandemic international night when we could barely even eat lunch together. To our friends who turned our college commitments from Senior Wellness Club into celebrations, flooding the comments with inside jokes and positivity when we needed it the most. To the people who turned rainy homecoming dances and senior ball into some of our best memories. But there were many times we had to be strong alone, like that first calculus test when we realized even ChatGPT couldn't save us. Like that collective panic when 100 scantrons flipped simultaneously during AP exams, and we strategically bubbled in C 20 times in a row. Like that last stretch of the 5K PE final through the bike racks, when our legs burned and our lungs screamed, but we pushed through anyway. And how could I forget Mr. Keen's driver's ed class, walking in there knowing that I'd hear another crazy story that made us question whether anyone should be allowed behind the wheel. Those were our gorilla moments where we faced what felt unbeatable alone. But our legacy, it's in the 100. I remember the cafeteria roaring when our girls' basketball team advanced to the finals at Golden One Center, and I remember high-fiving people I've never talked to before. I remember the in-and-out runs after Friday Night Lights, partying after team wins, and drowning out losses in animal-style fries. I remember parking lot every morning, sitting in our friends' back seats, half awake, talking about something, but also everything. So to our teachers, thank you for pushing us to be our best, both as individuals and as a class. To our families, none of us would be here today without your guys' love and support. We love you guys. And to my fellow graduates, we proved that even in moments that we had to stand alone, we were never truly apart. The world will tell us that adulthood is a solo mission, but we know the truth. Some battles do demand that guerrilla strength, but the wars that are worth winning, they take the 100. Class of 2025, let's remind them. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. My name is Emily Brainerd, and I'm honored to be the 2025 Senior Class President. Today marks the end of this crazy ride we call high school. As our time at Vista draws to a close, let's take a moment to celebrate the journey we've shared together. Our class has helped shape the culture, spirit, and sense of community that defines our campus. We will forever be remembered for cheering front row on our nationally ranked student sections, for putting on unforgettable events like International Night to celebrate our diverse cultures, and for earning championship banners that now hang proudly on our gym walls. Our high school journey may be coming to an end, but the class of 2025 has left a legacy and proudly pledges to support future student activities to keep our school spirit alive long after our time here at Vista. While our ride together brought us to graduation today, we each had our unique tracks of getting here. Growing up, I often went mountain biking with my family. No matter how hard I pumped my little legs, I always seemed to fall behind on the trail. I remember one day, while trying to catch up, I swerved off of the path and fell into the brush. Frustrated, I cried to my dad, "No matter how hard I try, I just can't keep." And my dad told me something I still think about to this day. He said, "Ride your own ride. It doesn't matter how fast anyone else is going, as long as you're moving forward." And that stuck with me. Throughout high school, it's easy to compare myself to others, as I'm sure it was for many of you. Between test scores, college acceptances, and awards, it was hard to focus on my own ride. But something I've learned is that if you focus too hard on someone else's path, it's easy to lose sight of the path beneath you. When I stopped trying so hard to catch up with the rest of my family, I was able to notice the beauty of the world around me. The wildflowers lining the trail, the sunlight beaming through the trees. And in the same way, when I stopped comparing my accomplishments to others and focused on creating the life I want to live with the people I want to live with, I could finally be proud of how far I'd come. As we start our new chapter, it is my hope that you all ride your own ride, that you follow the path that you're destined for. I hope that you can remember that each day is a new day, a new chance to count your blessings and enjoy the journey with those that you love. If you're always chasing the destination, it can be easy to forget to enjoy the ride. And to any current or future Eagles, wear our school colors with pride, carry on our traditions, and let the legacy of the class of 2025 continue to inspire you. Congratulations, class of 25. I can't wait to see what our next rides have in store for us. Thank you.
All right, before I present the class of 2025 to the board, I would like to acknowledge a group of exceptional students. Will the 2025 valedictorians please stand to be recognized for their dedication to academic excellence? Thank you. Will our National Honor Society members please stand and be recognized for your dedication to scholarship, leadership, service, and character? Thank you. Will our students who have committed to serving our country through military service please stand to be recognized? Thank you. By the power vested in me by the State of California and the Folsom Cordova Unified School District Board of Education, I certify that these students have completed state and district requirements for graduation from high school. I hereby present our students to the Board of Education for graduation.
All right, fabulous seniors, you ready? Let's do this.
Melani Leah Nazarena Sullivan.
Emily Brainerd.
Tyler Bolliard.
Madeline Gentry.
Austin Hookstra.
Matthew Hosier.
Marcus Leong.
Jayana Naniakara.
Rucha Paranker.
Rahul Paritipati.
Siri Rao.
Mia Schultz.
Rikvik Singh.
Lilu Tapireddy.
Brian Zhang.
Taryn Abdul.
Sonia Abuma Gasib.
Isabella Acosta.
Brady Adams.
Anya Agarwal.
Dia Ahmed.
Shay Allen.
Cameron Albertali.
Zaina Ali.
Austin Almanza.
Eliana Almendaris.
Nicholas Ammons.
Corbin Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
Carson Anglesey.
Daisy Anspa.
Julia Arujo.
Evangeline Aronovici.
Sion Arun.
Lauren Aubrey.
Paulo Aulick.
Sophia Axelson.
Sanmita Babu.
Caitlin Boggy.
Alyssa Bales.
Cole Barrickman.
David Barkley.
Mason Barrow.
Lamise Batarse.
Landon Baum.
Kayla Bailey.
Lorenzo Becerra.
Surit Bejam.
Anushka Bellam.
Anoushka Bott.
Nico Biagetti.
Ashley Bloom.
Dylan Blair.
Xavier B. Watt.
Kayla Knowles.
Aishwarya Bondada.
Britlin Boone.
Anish Barole.
Caitlin Brandeberry.
Luke Bridge.
Kylie Briscoe.
Logan Brown.
Brooklyn Brusciati.
Olivia Bittner.
Maggie Butier.
Nicholas Cabrera.
Cameron Cervantes.
Edith Chan.
Ria Tarasia.
Joshua Chitrapu.
Jocelyn Choi.
Chance Cochran.
Caroline Code.
Kendall Cole.
Hayden Cody.
Judy Cooper.
Gavin Collins.
Hayden Crowley Brunt.
Brandon Crawford.
Dominic Daish.
Caitlin Cunningham.
Evan Delatorre.
Lucas De Carrillo.
Cooper Deal.
Romy DeVries.
Mason Deutsch.
Shayla DeSalle.
Malia DeWild.
And Bella DeWild.
Garrett Dixon.
Trinity Day.
Mahat Donta.
Nicholas Donato.
Timothy Dowd.
Riley Dossie.
Carter Ethorn.
Parker Dunn.
Zachary Elkins.
Lily Eddy.
Subade Enktushin.
Madeline Elmhurst.
Delia Isola.
Ian Enquist.
Magnus Falk.
Tyler Espinola.
Casey Fennell.
Brendan Farfan.
Adrian Fernandez Mullen.
Anna Fennelly.
Brant Fiedler.
Caitlin Farron.
Matthew Francisconi.
Charlotte Foster Davis.
Gwyneth Fry.
Emma Friedel.
Amarissa Funez.
Alexander Fritch.
Rayanch Ganju.
Aiden Galvin.
Mia Garza.
Gabriella Garner.
Jacob Garner.
Nathan Garrigan.
Robert George.
Karis Jaminer.
Ethan Gibson.
Julia Giano.
Lauren Glines.
Trey Gibson.
Taran Gopianadhan.
Luke Gonzalez.
Julianne Mikal Gozun.
Benjamin Gottstein.
Bianca Graylish.
Alex Grant.
Talon Greenwood.
Will Green.
Taylor Grover.
Davis Grieve.
Vishruth Gudapati.
Lucas Garienti.
Isabella Gutierrez.
Ashi Gupta.
Sydney Hamilton.
Iad Hayter.
Shane Hargraves.
Sabina Hahn.
Aiden Hashemi.
Riley Harrison.
Courtney Hayes.
Aaron Hatch.
Madison Herr.
Morgan Hayhurst.
Sarah Hershey.
Elizabeth Herrick.
Rachel Ho.
Melissa Ho.
Caitlin Huang.
Baotuan Huang.
Pedro Holanda.
Mia Hoffman.
Catherine Horton.
Edwin Huey.
Morgan Humphrey.
Peyton Huber.
Yassine Idrisi.
Madeline Heyer.
Sam Ingalls.
Miles Ignacio.
Ratchet Jane.
Callie Jacoboski.
Sarah John.
Jacob Ginaraj.
Jenna Jimenez.
Tommaso Jernigan.
Ava Johnson.
Adrian Jimenez Alpazar.
Owen Jones.
Kara Johnson.
Trevor Kastner.
Han Jung.
Jahan Kalkut.
Anya Kalkut.
Samiksha Kankipati.
Jushin Kalkut.
Aryan Kartikeyan.
Arnav Karthikeyan.
Rishi Kawadaya.
Kobe Kasparian.
Braden Keefe.
Lilia Kier.
Jack Keaton.
Haley Keegan.
Afif Khan.
Hafsa Cotter.
Azan Khan.
Asan Khan.
Meher Kanpur.
Mahiba Kandakar.
Taylor Kyle.
Brooke Kidd.
Gloria Kim.
Aiden Kim.
Jessica Kim.
Heyman Kim.
Dylan King.
Sam Kim.
Yoshi Kanda.
Briella Kip.
Shreya Kopada.
Ariana Cooner.
Stephen Kuripala.
Sonith Kumbam.
Shivan Lahane.
Ida LaForgia.
Benjamin Landon.
Bryce Lancaster.
Nicholas Lay.
Aiden Lawrence.
Audrey Lee.
Lore Lacina.
Catherine Lee.
Eliana Lee.
Abhinav Lingam.
Cheryl Lee.
Darius Mack.
Jarrett Lund.
Zoe Maestas.
Raghu Athreya Madras Sivakumar.
Pranav Mandalika.
Ethan Mai.
Cole Marmons.
Kayla Mark.
Adriana Martin.
Gabriel Martel.
Raina Martin.
Isabella Martin.
Joaquin Martinez.
Christopher Martinez.
Mariel Mateo.
Lucas Martinez.
Rehan Mazari.
Sarai Mazari.
Kylie McHugh.
Drew McConnell.
Ethan McGuire.
Zach McHugh.
Kira McMullen.
Lauren McKenzie.
Fernando Medina.
Devin McQuirk.
Shaylin Mehta.
Adithi Mera.
David Milan.
Madison Meyer.
Anshul Mishra.
Ella Millard.
Cedric Moore.
Talia McGanum.
Layla Mostafi.
Mia Morales.
Tashvi Munka.
Michael Mueller.
Logan Murray.
Juliana Munoz.
Dia Nair.
Aryan Nagpal.
David Nava.
Nico Namikawa.
Davian Ing.
Nicholas Navarre.
Nicholas Noguchi.
Cassie Newen.
Aiden Padilla.
Shelby Owens.
Isabella Polari.
Lucas Pagan.
Advik Patel.
Nikhil Pandya Raju.
Angus Pulowski.
Sam Pawar.
Joel Phillip.
Jillian Petrie.
Arshia Rothman.
Adam Pucci.
Josiah Ramos.
Michael Ramirez.
Parmees Ranjbar.
Skylar Renessis.
Minaj Ravuri.
Parker Reyes.
Maxwell Rice.
Bowen Richards.
Torsten Robinson.
Gabriela Roach Ramirez.
Alina Rodriguez.
Grant Rogers.
Elliot Rogan.
Kaylee Rohr.
Mason Rostami.
Cameron Roth.
What is that?
Natalia Rothrock.
Amber Ruggles.
Ava Rumble.
Gadir Saba.
Penelope Sabatino.
Vera Sani.
Yareli Sanchez.
Hayden Sanders.
Caden Sandow.
Shreya Sororkar.
Lucas Schultz.
Mayuran Celia.
Arsh Shah.
Ishan Shah.
Sahana Shankar.
Adi Sharma.
Nathan Sharon.
Mira Shamar.
Sophia Silva.
Ella Skinars.
Catherine Smith.
Mohammed Sobai.
Ishdeep Sodi.
Suman Son.
Jaden Song.
Shreya Shriram.
Anushri Shrivastava.
Derek St. Dennis.
Kate Stanley.
Evan.
Jonah Stiegel. Bryson Stewart.
Evan Sunnison.
Ashlyn Tahara.
Gia Tahiliani.
Jack Tate.
Christian Jake Tejada.
Tim Tenbrink.
Saisha Tawari.
Jack Shanette.
Ritika Thrunihari.
Suhani Tikasetti.
Brett William Tyrebuck.
Dana Toe.
Jaden Track.
Alex Tran.
Caitlin Tremaine.
Miley Tremelling.
Garth Trethaway.
Ella Triplet.
John Triplett.
John Triplet. Woo! This is the one I want to call.
Elijah Tyler.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Aryan Upadhyay.
No. She already went. Aww.
Jackson Arutia Andrews.
Julia Arutia Andrews.
Kyle Vadivalu.
Dhruv Vagagia.
Krish Volab.
Thomas Van Dyke.
Simone Varghese.
Garrett Veers.
Sindhu Volumapalli.
Jared Ventura.
Amelia Vota.
Hayden Waite.
Angelina Wang.
Josephine Ward.
Elizabeth Webb.
Milo Weiner.
Alexandra Welsh.
Matthew Werpy.
Abigail Weston.
Sydney Wygant.
Megan Wheeler.
Joseph Whitby.
Emily Whitworth.
Noah Willis.
Blake Wise.
Vanessa Zhang.
Naharika Yala.
Brandon Yamada.
Elise Yasuda.
Mateo Yatuma.
Minso Ya.
Audrey Yu.
Caitlin Yu.
Sharze Yunus.
Noah Zanetta.
Bella Maria Zelaya.
Brianna Zhang.
Jacob Zimmerman.
Austin Zugnoni.
And Claire Zukowski.
Woo-hoo!
Class of 2025, before we make this big transition, I want to take this opportunity or opportunity cost and take a selfie with all of you guys. Okay, Now, teachers, please stand. We thank you for the incredible impact you have had in our lives. Tonight, your job is done. Students, please stand. As your student body president, I invite you to join me in signifying our transition from high school students to graduates. Please move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, your Vista Del Lago High School class of 2025 graduates.